Salemove is the simplest way to create omni-channel customer engagement. Now think of the typical customer journey today. Chatbots, messaging, live chat, video chat, phone calls, and everything in between. Using point solutions to create this engagement doesn't allow for customers to move in between these channels. Businesses, they want customers to connect through the channel of their choice, but when these channels are disconnected, the customer fails to convert and they leave frustrated with a poor experience. Now, we have all been there. We are filling out an online application, we call in, the agent has no idea what we're looking at on our screen. Or we live chat with somebody, then we want to talk, they give us a phone number, we call in, have to start all over again. So businesses are drawing in these customers through websites and apps, but the failure to properly assist the customer is resulting in a huge missed opportunity. So connecting these channels together actually has remarkable results. 200% increases to conversion, 25% decreases to handle time, and 20% increases to NPS and loyalty scores. Now, with Salemove, we add one line of code to any website or app, and you get a full system of engagement with no additional development required. A business logic engine, AI integrations, phone calls, video chat, co-browsing, and again, everything in between. Now let's take a look at how this works in practice. Now, throughout the demo, I'm gonna play the role of the business, the insurance company, and Gary here is gonna play the role of the customer. So let's take a look at, this is my website here. And thank you to our partner Accenture for letting us use their outstanding platform today. So let's take a look at how Salemove enables an omni-channel customer engagement solution. So Gary has as a customer, Gary has several options of how he can reach out to me. He can use this bubble down here to reach out to me using video, voice, phone, or chat. He could use chat in through Facebook Messenger or an SMS or WhatsApp. He could use a chatbot. He could call the number that he sees on top of his claims form, right? All of these channels of engagement are powered by Salemove, so it doesn't matter how he's gonna reach out, it's all gonna go in through the same system so that we can maximize conversion, efficiency, and experience. So again, I'm gonna play the role of the business, Gary's the role of the customer that is looking to get in touch with me, and we're gonna do 3 different engagement scenarios. Number 1, Gary's gonna chat with me. Number 2, Gary's gonna text me. And number 3, Gary is gonna call me. Now, let's log on to the Salemove system of engagement. All right, so as soon as I do, I can see all the visitors that are on my website. It's just Gary today. But I can also make myself available for video, voice, phone, or chat up here. I can choose if I want to step away from my computer, if I'm going to be unavailable, right? Now, let's start with the first engagement scenario. Gary is on the direct-to-consumer flow that we showed you before, and he's struggling to complete his quote, so he's going to reach out to me, the agent. So as soon as Gary does that, I see the chat come in right here, and I can accept or decline. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Now, once we're connected, in this context area, I can see exactly what Gary is doing in real time. This is where I see the context for the engagement. So in this case, I can see his live session. And I'll say down here, I'll say, hey, Gary, would you like me to guide you through your quote process? He's going to say, yes, please. I'm going to click to offer co-browsing. So once I click and he accepts, now we can, without any downloads, installations, or plugins, we have dual cursor control, and we can navigate through this quote process together. I can even help him fill this out. From here, I can offer up audio or video if I want to establish a deeper connection, or if I want to be more efficient. So I'm going to go ahead and offer video. And there's Gary. And he can also just be on audio or chat if he wanted to. Any combination is possible. Now, we could have started straight away with video or audio, but I wanted to show you the seamless progression from chat all the way up to video. All right, let's end this engagement and go on to this second scenario. Gary's going to text me. So he just moved to Munich, right? He's looking for home insurance. He Googles home insurance in Munich on his phone. And in the results page, he sees a number that he can text to get a quote. I'm the agent that's going to be receiving that text. So once he sends that text, I see another engagement that comes in just like the chat engagement earlier. So you see here, I can accept this. Now, in the context area where we saw the direct-to-consumer flow for the chat, I now see the ad or the Google result that he sees when he texts me. So this gives me the perfect context for the conversation. I can see it says here, text to get a quote in Munich. So I know what he's looking at. Now, I can also see his question, I just moved to Munich, what sort of insurance do I need? And you'll notice that right below, we have a suggestion that was generated by Salemove using machine learning. It says, proper insurance offers multiple types of personal lines, including life, auto, homeowners, pet, and travel insurance. Now, this is OmniGuide. It's an agent-facing AI engine that offers pre-written suggestions with high degree of confidence that I, as the agent, can use or modify. So I'm going to go ahead and use it as is. I'm just going to click up here and use that. And Gary is going to respond, thanks, I'll reach back out to get a quote soon. So next time he comes back, the agent will have all of this context and will be able to continue the engagement. All right, moving on to our third and final engagement. Gary's confused by a claims form. So he has his claims form right here, and he can't figure out something on his form. He sees a number at the top of the form that he is going to call, okay? So he is placing the call, and once he does, the engagement is going to come in, again, in exactly the same way as the other two. So I see it come in here, I can accept or decline it, I'm going to accept it. Now, what are we going to see in the context area? Instead of seeing the web session and instead of seeing the ad that he was looking at when he texted, I actually see the exact form that he is filling out at that moment. So this gives me full visual context into what he's doing at that moment. Imagine how incredibly useful this would be, that every time you reach out to a business, they have full visual context about what it is that you're doing. It's essentially the nirvana of customer service. So the way we achieve this context on the form is that we generate phone numbers on the fly that you can attach to any piece of content. So you can attach it to a form, you could attach it to a billboard, a TV ad, anything you like, and that context is going to be displayed in this area as soon as that number is dialed, okay? All right, so to summarize, Gary reached out in 3 different ways. We had 3 different engagement scenarios. Number 1, Gary chatted me. Number 2, Gary texted me. And number 3, Gary called me. In every single case, the engagement came in to the same platform. So that allows me to really, really drive conversion and practice anticipatory customer service. What makes Salemove unique is our 3 S's. Seamless, scalable, and secure. So seamless, a single system of engagement that is both simple for me, the business, and the customer, okay? Scalable, it's a future-proof solution that scales to millions of customers. And secure, it's a SOC 2 compliant solution that has been vetted by the world's largest organizations. And we work with several insurance clients of all shapes and sizes, direct-to-consumer and traditional agent model, P&C and life, enterprise organizations and upstarts. And in some use cases, we're binding policies online. In other use cases, we're supporting field agents. And in others, we're empowering a claims adjuster to walk through a claims submission with a customer. So if you want to learn more, please visit us at our booth to learn how you can create this unbroken customer journey with a single system of engagement that will scale with any engagement channel you would like to introduce. Become future-proof when it comes to customer engagement.